Hello everybody, we are Group 12 and we have created Overseer Dave Baseball. It's hosted on a central server and has a database to store all of the user and game information. So let's start by trying to log in. Let's go with demo team and try to log in. And it won't let us because we have not created the team yet and it's an invalid password combination. So if we create an account, let's make demo team, put in the team name, password, and it'll bring you to the home page. At the top, we have 3 navigation buttons, as well as the back button is used for navigation. The home button will bring you to the screen that we're currently on. The logout button will take you back to the login screen, and the key button will take you to this key, which is helpful for knowing all of the labels that we have in the game, including the stats and the leagues. So if we go back home, we can play a match. So this baseball game simulation will simulate a game against the computer or an online player for 9 innings. We won this game, and when you win a game, you're awarded with experience and money. So if we go back to play a match against an online opponent, all we have to do is choose the opponent that we want to play against. Since we are a new team, let's play against a team that we have a better possibility of beating. So if we click on their team name, it'll play a game against them. Unfortunately, we lost, but in this you can see that the experience that we earned was less than when we had won, as well as the money is also less. We can use the money that we earned to train players. So when you're training your team, you can choose a player to train. So let's train Mike Starr. It uses stamina to pay for it as well as your money. So if we go ahead and train Mike Starr in hitting, if you watch his hitting stat, it'll go up. So we just press train hitting and it went from 0.4 to 0.9. You can see that training hitting and throwing cost the same, but training running and catching are a little bit more expensive. Now, say we don't like Mike Starr's stats or he has run out of stamina. If that's the case, then we can go ahead and replace the player by using the money that we have earned. So if we go to Scout Players, we can replace the player. And all we got to do is choose the player we want to replace, Mike Starr, and click Replace Player. It costs 10K. Since we have 15K, we can easily do this. You click it, and it brings you to a Scout Players page. On here, the Scout has chosen 5 players for us to choose from, but the director has narrowed our choices down to just 2 possibilities. So let's go ahead and choose Jorge Bobby and add him to our team. When you add him to our team, we notice Mike Starr is now gone, and he has been replaced by Jorge Bobby. And he also has new stamina, but his stats were generated based on our current level. Since we're a pretty low level, the stats are not very good, but if you're a higher level and you're replacing your players, you will get a better player. As you can see, we could only replace one player at a time. That way you can't replace an entire team or most of your team unless you pay the 150K to purchase a new team. We'll get into that in a sec. So now, if we go to the home page, we can see our experience here. Once we get up to 100 experience points, we'll be promoted to the next level. And this right here, T-ball, will move to the next one. If you look at the key, the next one is going to be Little League. Now we're about to level up. So since we leveled up, we received 150K. And with that money, we are able to go to Scout Players and we can purchase a brand new team. This new team is going to be based off of our new experience points. So let's purchase a new team. As you can see, all of these stats are slightly better. And as you level up, your players will also get better. If we go back to the home page, we can go to change our lineup. So if we want to, we can take Lucas Bobby in right field and move him to the first bench spot, and then Austin Erickson in the first bench spot and move him to right field. If we hit update lineup, it will swap them in here and it'll also show up on the home page swapped out. Also, if we look at the leaderboard, we can see all of the users that are currently playing the game, as well as their win-to-loss ratio and their experience points. Along with all the functionality of the game, we also have mobile support. In order to do this, we just have the menus that are inside resize with the screen. This will work on both Android and iOS devices